Nah, don't ask me what time it is, I don't know. I don't care. Only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. Folks, I told you about mirrors and, old diamonds, old rings, old clothes, old crowns, just old things, old earrings. And if you put a new mirror next to it, then the history of this new mirror is nothing. You just buy it, but an old mirror do have a history, you understand? And this is where you can see the witches who will keep the girls into the mirror. The mirror need to be old, or I don't see this in a new mirror. I see this in very old mirrors. You understand? So it depends what kind of mirror you go in. You look at. It's got something to do with witches and things, so it must be very old things from a long time ago, in the time you did not even exist. So I talk about very long time ago. This kind of old things you better don't take on your fingers or clothes or whatever it is. If it is very old, don't take it. I'm warning for this thing. Many spirits or many power is, like I told you, in a mirror like that. There are many powers and many stories, you understand, from long time ago. So, this thing I told you, it will not work in a new mirror. You think a mirror is a mirror? No, 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 no. You have to come into the feeling of that mirror you see. You understand? It need to be old, very old, and yeah, most of the time, folks, what is made long time ago, old things, is definitely dirty. God did warn me for this thing. These old things, you need to watch out for. It do have a history, and that history is not nice. You understand? So you need to watch out for very old houses and very old buildings and very old castles and all that kind of things, folks. Old things. Don't interfere with it. Watch out for it. It's powerful, folks. It can do things with you. So if you did get a ring from your very old grandma or something, from a long time ago, don't take it. Don't take it. It do have a story, folks. And this story comes around your finger. And so you take it over. So what I told you, it do not fit with new mirrors. It's not possible that I saw this in a new mirror. In the new mirror, I see just myself. You understand? But in the old mirror, I see just myself and I see a lot more. You understand? Because it do have a history. It do have stories to tell me. So when I'm sitting on a new chair, yeah, nothing happened, folks. Nothing happened. It's the old stuff. Then things start to happen with me. Then I start to see what did happen and all that kind of things, you know. It's a gift of God. And this is coming back, folks. By the way, another story, folks. Many people are sick, are sick and gonna die. And yeah, definitely the people who do not walk with God, they're definitely gonna die, you know. There is no other way than dying, folks. If you do not walk with God, yeah, you do have a big problem. But not whining about God when you do have that disease already. You understand? Now you need to whine a long time ago. Because you need a long time to be with God, to understand God. God is not easy to understand. So you need to walk a long time with God to understand Him. And that is all the time, folks. All the time from the beginning you started to live, you needed to be with God. Yeah, I did not get this. I was born and God was not there. I was 48 and then God did come. You understand? But I was on the end of 48. So, and then it all did start. Out of nothing, God come visit me, and well, that was an unbelievable feeling, folks. It's like you come a million times. But then a million times stronger. You understand? It's a crazy feeling. Or else I cannot even explain. It's like you have sex with a girl and you come, and that's hard, folks. But then a million times more hard when God comes. You understand? It's that feeling, but this will start around your body and in your body. So you will get that kind of feelings, folks, and all over. And God will forget nothing, not your toenails till the hair on your head or on your arms. He will forget nothing. And there you're standing, folks. You do nothing anymore. You are completely frozen. And this take only, not long, folks. Not long. But when you understand that feeling, then, you will definitely never forget this was the best feeling of all feelings you all did get, folks. And the feeling of God, how God loves you, that is an extremely private love or something, you know. It's crazy, crazy feeling. But okay, folks, so yeah. Old mirrors, old things, old rings, old diamonds, old clothes, or chairs, or houses, or buildings, or you need to watch out for, folks. They do have a story to tell, definitely. And when you are like me, you cannot go in a building like that. It's definitely gonna tell me stories, and well, I even don't want to know that stories. I know what did happen with old buildings and castles and all that, or castles, and all that kind of things, you know. I know what did happen. So I cannot go into the Pope building. I will become crazy, folks. So many people are murdered there. And people been raped and butchered. And traumatized, and yeah, brainwashing takes everything did happen there in that kind of buildings, you know. But you only can feel this and see this if it also really did happen. You understand? And I saw this thing, folks, in the building where this Pope lives. You understand? This palace. And I saw what is under there. Terrible things. Terrible things. And I saw they go under you, eh? They walk under you, and then they walk from this palace to another palace, eh? You know? You can go with a car, and you will be in America in no time, from where the Pope lives. It's really true, Eva. They are connected with each other, you know? It's like a landline, a landline. And everything is ready, folks. It's the truth, eh? But this thing I saw, folks, I saw it in old mirrors. You can give me a new mirror, I see nothing. It's new, it got me nothing to say. It's new. So it's the whole thing you need to watch out for. Don't wear it or something, you know. And I see many people, also children, who do gymnastic, and also, you know, they wear old stuff, very old, from their grandmoms or something, you know. And also they do wear very old mirrors and all that kind of things. And I see things in it. And this is with all these fit people, you know. They do have always something old, very old. And for me, this is an old story, folks. You understand? And I see this thing perfectly, precisely. I see it very good. but you don't see it. I want you to learn what God did learn me, you understand? I think it's very interesting to know what I know, and I know it from my Father. My Father really is God, and I am really the unknown prophet of God.